This is the WWE Smackdown March 22, 2024 full show results video which takes place at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The show started with a match between Rey Mysterio vs Santos Escobar, and the result of this match was Santos Escobar defeated Rey Mysterio by pinfall with the Phantom Driver when Rey gets tripped up by somebody in a Rey Mysterio mask, and of course, it's Dominic Mysterio. Naomi and Bayley chat backstage and Bayley thanks her for having her back. Naomi says she's just trying to do the right thing and Io Sky is gonna feel her tonight. Bianca Belair rolls up to criticize Bayley trying to make good. They bicker, Naomi steps in to try and calm Belair down, and we cut away. Back from the commercial, Naomi and Bianca Belair walk and talk past Cody Rhodes signing photos. Naomi tells Bianca her feelings are valid and she can't change the past, but she knows she has her back and she can't do this by herself, and neither could Belair. Then we saw the WWE Unified Tag Team Championship qualifying tournament first round match between Austin Theory and Grayson Waller vs Good Brothers, and the result of this match was Austin Theory and Grayson Waller defeated Good Brothers by pinfall with a folding press and feet on the ropes from Theory on Luke Gallows. We cut to backstage where Io Sky is busy beating Bayley down while Nick Aldis, Shane Helms, and some referees try to break it out and get Sky to go wrestler her match presently. The next match happened between Io Sky vs Naomi, and the result of this match was Io Sky defeated Naomi by pinfall with the diving moonsault when Damage Control distracted Naomi. Post-match, Damage Control set on Naomi and she fights a valiant battle, but Asuka spits the mist at her. Bianca Belair makes the save. Dakota Kai goes into the steel steps, a big spinebuster for Kairi Sane, mounted punches on Asuka. Kairi eats a glam slam, Kai returns to the ring and the numbers game inevitably overwhelms the babyfaces. A video package for Jade Cargill's signing with SmackDown and making her first appearance next week sends us to break. Back from the commercial, Bianca Belair is tending to Naomi and trying to wash the mist out of her eyes when Tiffany Stratton walks past and talks some trash. Kevin Owens meets with Nick Aldis backstage when Pretty Deadly rolls up to complain about a conspiracy against them since they're not going to WrestleMania. Kevin Owens challenges them to a match next week against him and his tag team partner, Randy Orton. Orton appears out of nowhere as Kev asks if he'll team with him, and Randy accepts while complimenting Elton Prince on his jacket, which is much like one his dad used to wear, and KO rushes back over to punch both of them out with one punch. AJ Styles is interviewed at home when a honking horn interrupts, and of course it's LA Knight and they brawl. The feed cuts out and we cut to police footage as cops arrive to break it up and arrest LA Knight. Styles can't help but attack him while he's being cuffed and the cops back him off but do not arrest him, and we're informed that AJ Styles did not press charges and Knight was released from custody. Then we saw another WWE Unified Tag Team Championship qualifying tournament first round match between Authors of Pain vs Street Profits, and the result of this match was Street Profits defeated Authors of Pain by pinfall with a small package from Montez Ford on Rezar. In the main event of the show, Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes meet face to face, and Roman asks him if he came alone and Cody says he's as much a man of his word as Reigns is, so if he came alone too. He talks about how he felt like he and Seth had a bond, and then what happened? Rollins stabbed him in the back, and what does Cody think is going to happen? That's why he's a fool, plain and simple. Rhodes says of course he remembers the Shield, they were unstoppable, but who was the first team that beat them? He'll give him a hint, the last name was Rhodes. Cody said, so can he trust Seth Rollins? He asks the crowd and they're on board and says Rollins might hate his guts, but he knows he hates Roman even more. Cody flips the question on him and asks Roman if he can trust The Rock. Who's really in charge of the bloodline, the tribal chief or the final boss? He calls Rhodes a politician and asks if he's running for governor before saying he keeps making promises he can't bring to fruition, and it's because he's number 2. With respect, everyone else here would be lucky to be number 2, and Cody is the greatest number 2 of all time, but that's all he'll ever be, because Roman is number 1, forever. He wishes Reigns good luck at WrestleMania and extends a hand, but Roman backs off with a skeptical look on his face. Instead, he shakes Heyman's hand and steps out of the ring. He stops halfway with the crowd booing but keeps moving and walks out to the floor. Solo Sikoa and Big Jim Uso make their way through the crowd because Roman is in fact not a man of his word. Cody stands tense in the ring as they hop the barricade and advance, circling, blood in the water. Rhodes takes his blazer off as the bloodline squares up at the base of the ramp, but Jey Uso and Seth Rollins are in the crowd as well, and the numbers are even now, and the show goes off the air.